Whew, it's hot. What's up, old turd burger? Yeah, I miss this old beast. Probably not people that could look at the roof tell me what it is. And if you know, you know. It's like Chevy heaven around here. Square body here, square body there, square body there, Chevy there, Chevy over there, Chevy, Chevy, Chevy. And guess what? We have a Subaru. I have a Subaru. And that's the Rubisu. You get some more gas in it than run a jug of Bearman in it. But I think next time I get some money, I'm gonna run some premium in there. Here we go. Found some shade. Cool. Man, I've been playing Far Cry 5 the last few days. Such a fun game. Still getting used to the battling, shooting, and everything else, and the melee attacks when they get close. But we're getting there. Far Cry 5, Assassin's Creed Black Flag, God of War, and then God of War Ragnarok. I can't believe everything. Last couple of days. Oh, last week or so. Because I heard about the lady, or the girl that got stabbed like 114 times, and the guy just laughed about it in court. Hey, what's up? Cookies. I like cookies. Yeah, everything going on recently is crazy. Like the girl got stabbed 114 times. The kid laughed about it in court. The lady gets stabbed on the train. Charlie Cook got shot. I'm from the United States, Washington. Out in the middle of nowhere, too. Right in the boonies. Where sometimes when you're heading down the road, you might hear banjos or you hear Mexican music playing, Hispanic music, whatever you want to call it. Not trying to sound mean. I know, I call it Mexican music. It's probably Spanish music. But it comes from a house up that way. We've got wild stuff going on out here too. Like a month or two ago, there was a guy out on the road shooting at cars going by, having a shootout with the cops. They had police, SWAT all over. It's like, well, good thing I missed that one. I'm from Washington State. Trying to figure out what to do. It's a nice day out. I don't have the Discovery Pass yet, but I'm thinking about going for a walk in town that way. There's a spot I've been wanting to go to. It's like a mile away. I can mob this little thing, but it's not running yet. Needs a magneto. Not getting any spark. My brother picked it up from a yard sale a while back, like $50. Play any question games? Like what kind of questions? Not really. I'm not really big into games, like console games. The occasional beer pong. I found out the hard way. You don't play with your friends' teenage boys. Yeah, we were playing beer pong with them, but the cups were filled with water, and they were doing bank shots and trick shots and everything else. And I got beat, so I wound up getting really drunk. Kids are drinking water. I'm drinking beer. Well, needless to say, they were the sober ones. You want to play a question game? Cool. How many? And the whole Charlie Kirk thing is insane. I mean, you got people crying because he's gone. Then you got sick people out there that are celebrating and happy that he's gone, which is wrong. I keep seeing videos of people being happy he's gone and crap. I know it's not fine. I don't have the best picture quality because, well, we're kind of out in the middle of nowhere. The closest cell tower is 30 miles away. Something done just crawled up and bit me. I know. My camera quality wouldn't be bad if we had Wi-Fi, but the Wi-Fi is not active right now. The mobile data sucks. Being out in the country, it has its perks, but then again, it sucks. Best thing about being out here is you can do whatever you want. I'm 29 years old. We'll be 30 here in a couple months. Well, a few months. Which is crazy to think of. Seems like a couple years ago I was 21 out partying with friends getting drunk every night. Now it's like, eh. Do you want to go to a party? No, but you can bring the beer to my house and we can hang out. Have a fire. Shoot some boom booms. No, not married. Single. No kids. No. Sitting here looking at the old death trap. This truck was a death trap when I was driving it. Was that how I fell when I was drunk? I fell a few times when I was drunk. It was fun. I'm not one of those people that cry about it. You can get up, do it again. I actually fell out of a semi one night drunk. My buddy was on a Bobcat and I was in the semi on his property messing around. Truck wasn't even running. I started swinging out the door with one beer in one hand, grabbed the handle on the door. Well, missed the step, hit the ground. He started busting in the gut laughing. I was like, hold on, let me do it again. He's like, buddy, you're drunk. I'm like, I'm totally sober. I can do it again. Beer is not good for your health. It can be. Nothing's good for your health nowadays. Sitting out here breathing in wildfire smoke is not good for your health. Dealing with all the negativity in the world and everything else going on is not good for your health. I'm using the Microsoft, or not Microsoft, it's a, I don't even remember, give me a second. It's the Moto G Stylo 5G. My camera quality, yes, it is really good on my phone. It's just not good on the property. Oh, it's the Popo again. And the dang gate came open. See what happens when people push a gate closed when no wheel? It drags the ground so flat it does not stay shut anymore. I go through Cricket Wireless, which Cricket's been really good for me. I get signal where most people don't. Like, I have friends that come out here, they have Verizon, they don't get any signal. You're like, can I use your phone? No, but you can switch your phone plans. You go through Cricket like I do, then you get HBO Max. But yeah, I'm thinking about going for a walk. Might find good signal somewhere. If I had the Discovery Pass, we could take the Subaru. Thank you. No, it's not going to be like my last live stream when I was working on the Subaru. I had like 2,500 views. Apparently, I need to do some more automotive videos. On today's episode, the Subaru fucked up. It's fucked up. I think it needs injectors, honestly. Everyone's like, oh, just run some injector cleaner in it. I did. The only thing is, I think it cleaned out the fuel system so good that it plugged up the injectors. Because I run Behrman B12 in my rigs, and it works. I have no complaints. My old green Chevy, it wouldn't even run, wouldn't even idle. I ran a can in that thing, let it run for like half hour. Next thing I know, it started bogging down really bad because the carburetor was all out of whack. Tuned the carburetor and it ran great. No issues. At least till I drove it to the store and I thought my tailgate was on all the way. It wasn't. It flew off. In the parking lot, first bump that I hit. Then the hood didn't have a latch, so I put hood pins on it. Well, little word of advice for you. You put hood pins on your car and you're working on it, or your truck, whatever. Make sure you put the hood pins back in it when you close it. Because I found out one night when I got my headlights working, I went for a night drive and my hood went flying open, doing like 30, 40 miles per hour. Did I try duct tape? No, it was a ratchet strap holding it on. It's messed up. Like this truck, it's bad. I'll probably lose signal a couple times, but I'll show you. This is the old turd burglar, 1980 square body Chevy. As you can tell, the tailgate latch is bent, missing the other half. There's some holes in the bed. It's kind of rotted out. That's dented in. This is the only support it still has. The tailgate did not latch at all. I finally got it to latch one day, then, like an idiot, I opened it and it fell off. Bed's rotted out. Doors in the cab are rotted out. Fenders are rotted out. Floors are rotted out. It's all rotted out. It's a perfect donor for a mud truck, pretty much. Same on the passenger side. Bed's all rotted out. Big gaping hole someone tried to cover up with chrome. they made it home, so I guess it counts. This door, kick panel, floorboards are all rotted. This fender is all rotted. All along here. It's a junker. Poor thing's been through like 2 motors now. My brother paid $350 for it running. Pulled the motor out for his old truck. I spent $500 on a built 350 Vortec that was in it. He pulled that out, sold it to his buddy, so now it's sitting here again with no motor. Then he's got this one, that one, and this one. I think we have something with Chevys. Not to mention, there's another one back over that way. Off in the bushes. And then you got the Subaru that just sits here now because it doesn't want to run. It keeps throwing me codes and issues left and right. It sucks. But when you get into automotive, that's what happens. You deal with sensors going out, frickin' fuel injectors going out, depending on what year it is and how old it is. Like older trucks, you get the distributors and points and everything else going out, fouling plugs, not getting fuel. Everything I've had so far, electrical issues, big time. Like this thing, I've had to rewire the front headlight. I couldn't figure out my tail lights one night, and it was running my running lights and my license plate lights. Couldn't figure it out, so I took the hatch off, rewired pretty much all of them. That didn't work. I was like, well, at least it's cleaned up and buttoned up to where it looks nicer. Then I thought of it. I pulled a fuse out to try and fix my stereo because it popped a fuse, and I forgot to replace that one, and I don't have the cover to tell me what it was. So I put the fuse in and my lights start working again. I'm like, well, crap, might help if you put a fuse back in it. Sure makes a difference. Oh, then my headlight that I did replace, coming to find out it wasn't the old one that went to heck on me. It's actually the connector down in the fuse. It's really loose. So the fuse is just sitting there wobbling around like crazy. So like a redneck, I was driving to the store, pulled over because I couldn't see, figured out it was my headlight. So I took a rock off the ground, shoved it in between the 2 fuses just to hold it, and now my headlights work. You just gotta make do with what you got when you don't got it. And then you got the neighbor in the background, trying to hide most of it. Anybody want a Subaru Outback? Come to Washington State, well, closer to Spokane. Hit me up. I'll sell you the Subaru Outback. I don't really want to get rid of it, but I need the money to get my Washington license. Because, well, where we're living, we're about a half hour, 45 minutes from the closest towns. Well, Spokane to get jobs. And I don't want to make that drive every single day. I used to do DoorDash, but, well, I mean, it is nice. There was like 3 or 4 days where I made almost $300 DoorDashing, but then it just got slow. It wasn't worth the drive. Half the time I'd burn through more gas than I'd do deliveries, so I wouldn't make money. I'd just break even. Like by the time I got done DoorDashing for 8 hours, I made like $50-$60. Half of that went into the car. Like 10-15 of it went for food. Then by the time I get done, it's like you got $10 for yourself. Thank you, Subaru. I was doing all the work. You did all the driving. This isn't a bad car though. It just needs work. work. The body on it's straight. There's no rust, no major dents. There's some spots that you could buff out with a buffer, like make it really shine. There's a hood, or a spot on the hood. It's all faded. Got some cracks in it from, I think you got smacked a couple times, I'm not sure. It's nothing major. Front seats are torn. But this is the spot on the hood. I just don't know how to fix it. Yeah, as you can see, it's all cracked, kind of bubbled up. And you got clear coat fading off. It's like the only major spot on the whole car. And it's not even that bad. Then you got the interior. I don't have my keys on me, so I can't open it. Like, the back seat's not bad. It's in way better condition than the front ones. The front ones are all torn up. I had to put seat covers on them. Up with YouTube. I like duct tape. Caleb Wynn, buddy. I know you, Caleb. I went to school with you, buddy. You know, I could put so much duct tape on that truck, but by the time if I got it back and I wanted to fix the body, I'd probably go through like 100 rolls of duct tape to patch the whole body on that truck. Well, what would you consider that? A redneck rap at that point? Like, jeez, man. Just look how rotted it is. There's major dents in the bed. That whole door is rotted out. That whole fender is rotted out up front. Everything's rotted out. But yeah, I could patch it up with some duct tape. And then just paint over it, I guess. Do like all those videos, fill the holes with some ramen and super glue. Or if I could work out a deal with my brother, started working. The blue truck that's over there, the body on that one's actually in 10 times better condition than the green one. I don't even know. I called this one Turd Burglar because it looks like a turd. But you got like tan, green, pink underneath. Then the tailgate that was on it was white and blue. Had the matching green hood, but it was all tacoed. Then I put a really nice black hood on it. It looked really good, but that kind of tacoed also because it flew open, got stuck. That was not fun at all. I mean, at least I was down the road that way a little bit, like not that far. But it's never fun when you get a hood flying open in the middle of the night when your headlights are barely bright enough you can hardly see. Not to mention you got a ditch on one side, and you go over the other way, you got another ditch. I'm like, this is gonna be fun. This thing's got like a 3-inch lift on it, sitting on, I think, 33s. I don't think they're 35s, but it sits pretty tall. Not near as tall as my brother's 53, though. That thing makes me look short. Hey. Person, make me a sandwich. Tacos, actually. Tacos. Yeah, this car's got some issues, too. There's a leak in the back when you wash it. Water gets in the back. I don't know where it's coming from. I think it's one of the rubber grommets on the inside holding the wires in place so they don't get pinched. Well, I'm going to get off here. I hate fighting the crappy quality. If I go for a walk down that way and find better service, I'll try to stream. But see you guys later. Peace.